avoid any confrontation with the enemy. He'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose, all who oppose.
Some nights before I came to India, there was a prophetess who spoke to me, and she told me 3 times, where you're going, do not forget who you are. And the second time she was saying directly that God is saying, do not forget who you are. And the third time she told me again, do not forget that you are a prophet. These were the three prophetic utterances. These were the 3 sayings that she declared into my life before I came to India. Now, I want to talk about my experiences. What I'm about to tell you is very real, 100% true. I don't know how you're going to take this, but demons, the devil, they exist, and so does God. Whether you like it or not, that is the message. They all exist, God is real, and so is the devil. But the ultimate power is Jehovah God. Now I want to tell you this true story. Facebook, that is where I used to preach the gospel. I used to preach the gospel with fire, with truth and revelation. Okay, but I stopped because I realized people were not understanding. But now this is what happened. One day at work, this is a story that I left out in my book, Why Women Cheat. This is a story that I left out. One day at work, I got a call, and in that call, this was the message. We are sons of devils, and we're calling from Church of Satan, and we want you to join us. And I paused, and I was thinking that what is happening here? What mystery is this? Is this a joke? I really thought I was being pranked because it did not make any sense. But anyway, the moment I realized what was going on, I tapped into my spirit, and using discernment and using wisdom, I replied, I am a son of God. Light and darkness cannot mix. And this made the opposite power very angry. And with that anger, he began to speak in tongues. And my ears opened. And once they opened, what I understood, he was insulting me and insulting my mother. But now look at this. The moment he said all that, he spoke with force, saying, you will join us. So in other words, what he was telling me is I have no choice, but I should join these satanic dogs. In his anger, he hung up. Now I received a message on Facebook. Now listen to this. On Facebook, the message was, my boss called you earlier on. My boss called you earlier on. He wants you to join us. We want you to join us. Now listen to this part. He texted saying, we have gone through all your teachings. He's talking on Facebook. We have gone through all your teachings. You are the kind of person we need. Now listen to this. You are the kind of person we need. In short, what were they after? They are after the revelation of truth, the gospel fire, that divine revelation, that gospel sound doctrine that I teach, that I preach. And most people don't understand, but that's not my problem. That is on you. But now listen to this. Listen to this. He told me that they want to come. They want to come and that they're coming for me. They said I should get ready, they're coming for me. And I answered in reply, you guys don't understand. If you come here, there's gonna be a battle. And you will die and I will live. They do not understand. Now, that call happened at work. Like I said, this is the part where I left out in my book, Why Women Cheat. I never spoke about this. Now you see, the moment they said they are coming, and indeed they came. But now when they came, what I heard was the sound of wings flapping. It sounded like a bird. Then I was hearing owls. And then I was hearing voices outside, and I could feel that presence. I could feel the presence of evil. And I knew what was going on. So I jumped out of my bed and I began to pray. And I prayed a prayer of power and fire. And then what happened next? There was total silence. It was totally quiet. Now look what happened. After that prayer, this is what happened. From forcing me, they began to beg me, pleading with me that I join them, saying that I'm the kind of person that they need. I don't know if you get that, but the revelation was the kind of person that they need. They need someone like me who carries the gospel fire of God. But they wanted me to turn from God and begin to use the anointing and the gospel fire that I preach in likeness with darkness. But that is not who I am. I can never ever switch sides. No matter how much sin I may commit, I can never ever switch sides. God is true and God is the ultimate God. And I serve this God not with fear that he may take my life, but I serve this God with love, with understanding, with care, with gentleness, and with a relationship that I have with no other being, alive or dead. Jehovah God is the one true God that I truly love and have truly given my life to. Now, without wasting much of your time, I want to tell you on the 3 things that are very important in your life right now. The 3 things that came in the form of dreams and revelation. Now, these 3 things are what I've dreamt of, the demon that want to kill Christians here in India, and the mist that confuses people, that brainwashes Christians. And the 3rd thing I want to tell you about is the revelation is we need to fast. Children of God, we need to fast.
Brother, that's caught in the crossfire.